First up, we have a genre that's rather popular among those of us who spend more time online than offline. Vaporwave is not just sound, but it's also art. In fact, it's mostly art. The genre relies heavily on its aesthetics, which usually consist of white statues, old computer software, strange 3D models of random objects, and Swedish cloud rappers. The actual music itself is usually just slowed down 70s, 80s and 90s songs, ranging from pop music to what sounds like elevator music. Vaporwave even has subgenres like mallsoft and future funk. At first the genre seems like a joke to most, but over the past couple years it's seen huge success. Some of my favourite work to come from the genre would have to be from Blank Banshee's albums, which I'll link below. These have more of a trap and electronic vibe to them, but they still have many elements of Vaporwave. Next we have a genre that might not even sound like a genre at first. Most people dismiss this genre as a joke and cannot understand why anyone could enjoy it. I was also one of those people when I first discovered it. Harsh noise is literally just that, harsh noise. The genre seems to be most popular in Japan, where they even have their own subgenre called Japanoise. A big name in the noise scene is Merzbow. He has a huge discography and has been producing music for many years. The one cool thing about noise music though is that you can produce it right now. Just smash that plate right next to you and scream for a bit. Next up is another really extreme genre. If you're into things like techno and hardcore, you might have heard of this evil dark genre before by the name of Extratone. Your average song on the radio is about 80 to 100 BPM. BPM stands for beats per minute and determines the tempo of the song. Now you see, Extratone is typically around 1000 to 10,000 BPM. It's pretty much the fastest music in existence, and it mainly uses the same kick drum heard in techno, gabber and hardcore music. I admittedly do actually like Extratone music, so I'm sorry if I'm describing the genre too positively, as I know most people have a very negative reaction to it. The drums are so fast that you can barely hear the kicks, instead you get a flat tone, which is Extratone. The sound goes higher pitched the faster you go. I wouldn't recommend going over 10,000 though, because things start to get painful. Next is a genre that I find both disgusting and hilarious. Power electronics is a genre that was pretty much created by the group White House. The genre pretty much consists of shouting strange vile things while distorted sounds play in the background. The sounds range from just calm ambience to brain grinding harsh sounds. The music is very vulgar. They went out of their way to invite a convicted paedophile to join their group. Their live performances are typically them shouting insults at the crowd and the crowd shouting insults back. This is very angry music and shouldn't be heard by just anyone. The lyrics often deal with things like childhood abuse, rape, misogyny, racism and death. Another genre that's very vulgar but also pretty funny this time is called shitcore. No, this is not a joke, the genre is literally called shitcore. It started over a decade ago and is pretty much led by a passenger of shit. Shitcore is a mix of multiple genres topped off with disgusting cartoon art and screaming. You should definitely check it out if you want to have a laugh. And finally, a genre that I didn't even think was real at first. It goes by the name of danger music. Watch this clip. That, ladies and gentlemen, was danger music. Its purpose is to make the listener feel unsafe and vulnerable to being physically hurt. Weird, right? I can't seem to make sense of it either, and I managed to make sense of shitcore and harsh noise. What are your opinions of this crazy genre and all the other genres on the list? Which genres did I miss? And thank you for watching. I'll see you guys again for another top 5.